What's going on, everyone? I am your host, Travis Heater, and this is All Systems Offline Entry 10. The purpose of this video will discuss the future of my web series, Codename Project Space, and elaborate on the process on how everything will operate going forward. Codename Project Space has been delayed and temporarily suspended indefinitely due to a plethora of critical but necessary factors to sustain the lifespan of the series. As the current state of the economy is volatile and unstable, no other choice was probable but to temporarily cease production and put everything on hold until further notice. The authorization of this decision was not an easy one to make, but it was necessary. With the economy being a major factor, this also extends to other areas relating to the importance of financial planning. As stated prior to the debut of the second season of Codename Project Space, the season has the same mission as the first one, but this time on a national level. The costs of traveling as well as the safety precautions of traveling all must be taken into account. Considering the 50 states that make up the United States, every one of them are entirely different, encompassing lifestyle, culture, and social environments that make each one a world of their own. In contrast, each state has their own laws, as no state is the same as the other. Each precaution must be taken into account in order to have a successful and safe experience during each showcase. Let's temporarily go off topic of the series and discuss the future of music under the Travis Heater name. In terms of the music department, it is still ongoing. There were 5 installments released in November of 2022. Rituals in the Void 11 through 15. This was the first major music release in over 2 years since the release of A Score to Settle Volume 2 back in fall of 2020. There will be more music in the works throughout the coming months as well as in general going forward. This extends to the topic of beta access, the music segment of Codename Project Space. When it comes to the future of Codename Project Space, the series is still ongoing, as the second season is still in production. Instead of uploading entries every week, there will be uploads on a case-by-case basis for completion of each entry whenever the time allotted is presented. There is still a lot left to do. The series is rebooting and slow at pace, but still active. Before the end of this entry, I want to give you this advice. Some of the many things I have learned during my travels thus far. Take this however you interpret it. In the pursuit of passion and success, you have to assume that you are on death ground. Pursue it as if your life depends on it. Your life is an apprenticeship, a long-term commitment. Everything that you do in your life involves some form of a risk. You are taking risks without realizing it. Apply these principles in whatever endeavors that you may have with heart and boldness. You must be willing to detach yourself from the negative thoughts and doubts in the present moment. Apply this to the past as well. What may have worked in the past may or may not be relevant to the present. The past is not meant to serve as an anchor, but solely a reference point to the present and the future. Be tenacious in everything that you are passionate about, for your life depends on it. We are the network, the database, the framework, the collective, and lastly, we are one. I love you all, and have an absolutely fucking fantastic day or night wherever you are, and whenever you are seeing this broadcast. Thank you for watching, and thank you for listening. I am Travis Heater, and this is All Systems Offline. See you all soon.